Essential member of the media covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe, aka man of the people, because I enjoy working for you all, fans of the Carolina Panthers, especially during this stretch here as we are in contention for a playoff berth, first time in quite a while. So, hey, let's go ahead and get right on into it. Today, Carolina Panthers are normally off on a Tuesday, but the game this week is on a Saturday. Yes. We will do our pregame show like everybody loves, and I really enjoy it, despite what is being reported as the coldest Carolina Panther game to date coming up this Saturday. So do me a favor, all right? Because I'm ordering some Long Johns and beanie hats and all that stuff to do that live show that we do pregame. Just do your boy a favor, subscribe to the channel. Hit it and hit the bell notification so that you can tune into us this Saturday. Lots of fun. We were crying, laughing last week on the show. Have a guest, Rashad from Panther Nation, that joins us on the show. Even had Dave from Panther Nation on the show as well, one pregame show. But nevertheless, please hit subscribe. Your support of this channel is always greatly appreciated. So Carolina Panthers are now in full mode and preparing for the Detroit Lions, a game that I think I've let come across my mind as easier than it really is. I think it's going to be a really tough game playing against the Detroit Lions. I'm cheering for the Panthers all day long. Professionally, though, I think it's going to be a tough game. But let's go over a few things that Coach Wilks is doing. I should say interim coach, but man, I really like what this guy is doing and try to prepare this team to win. Let's take a look at this right here. We designated wide receiver Andre Roberts to return from injured reserve. We also released cornerback Tay Hayes from the practice squad. So here's why I'm going to say that I really like Steve Wilks. I feel like this guy is doing smart things that he can to win a football game. I felt like this past Sunday when he went to the pass game so quickly, I thought that was commendable considering how much he wants to run the ball. But I feel like he calls it what it is. He's like, man, this ain't going to happen today. It just ain't going to happen. I need to try something else. Forget trying to do this for 3 quarters. He activated wide receiver Andre Roberts, which we know he's really on the team just to be a return specialist, kickoff returns, and maybe even punt returns. We've struggled. We have struggled. He did not want to today say that Shi Smith was no longer going to be in that role if Andre is able to be cleared to play this Saturday. I think that's because he hasn't made the final decision, and that he also wants to tell that player, Shi Smith, before it happens through the media that, hey, this is the direction that we're going to go this Saturday. But I like the fact that he decided to say, hey, you know what? We're struggling in this game. We don't have a lot of room for error. If we get shut down in the run game, then I got to go to the passing game. My passing game is okay, but I still don't want to pass the ball a ton. So if I can get the return game to pick up, if I can get, I got one side of the specials good where I got a great punter and Johnny Hecker to kind of push them back. But if I could get a great returner to get us near midfield, to get us to the 40 even, and now I got a shorter field, I can still maybe try to continue my run first mentality that I want to have, even if they're slowing us down because I don't have as far to go. Anyway, I really like the strategic move and designating Andre Roberts to return. Now, it's no guarantee. He has up to 21 days to do so. The other move, cornerback Tay Hayes, released or waived. Let me say it correctly here. He was released from the practice squad. There could be some corresponding moves for that, that opens up a practice squad position, but we also have an open position on the 53-man roster. They said to him and General Manager Scott Fitterer they've talked about it. Are we going to bring somebody else in? Are we going to elevate somebody? I don't know, but they're certainly looking to continue to maximize what they can do to win a game. Let me go ahead and put this comment up here from Poppin' Bullets. Poppin' Bullets, why do we need him to return now? All right, so that question is about why do we need Andre Roberts to return now? Number one, he's an all-pro guy. He is a very, very good return specialist, okay? and he got injured. He's been injured a lot. I wouldn't say he's been injured a lot, but he never really got healthy since he's been on the Panthers. But he is here, and he has been getting better. Shi Smith each week, that return game, punt return. Oh man, I like Shi Smith, but he has not been able to do stuff. He's catching balls falling to the ground. He's running towards balls that he's not going to pick up as it's just rolling on the ground, and the defenders are there, which is really hazardous because ball could take a crazy bounce, and the defender's right there. Why are you doing this kind of stuff? So he hasn't been the best specialist. So if you have another guy that you can activate and put back there that's an all-pro, that's at least going to be smart about the part of returning the ball, catching the ball, that's something to consider. He's already on your roster. So that's a reason why they would go ahead and activate him now. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this injury report as well. Offensive tackle Taylor Moton, he got a rest day, which he's been getting a lot of most of the season. Linebacker Joel, he was limited in practice with a hamstring. Cornerback J.C. Horn was limited in practice with the shoulder. Now, I'm going to say I'm not worried at all about J.C. Horn playing. This guy has been able to shut down wide receivers each and every single week. We don't know what we're getting each week in the opposing cornerback. We did not get a good performance at all from Keith Taylor last week. J.C. Horn is a very big competitor. Coach said that he feels pretty good. I'm going to say I feel great. That's just me based on what he brings to the table and the fact that we need to win, and I know J.C. will want to be out there. But J.C. is currently on the injury report. Tight end Ian Thomas, he was limited in practice today with a thigh. Free safety Miles Hartfield, he's dealing with an ankle. He was limited in practice. And normally I do not put on the screen the full participants in practice, but because it was such a big deal and the drop-off that we had from C.J. Henderson and Keith Taylor, I want to let you know that C.J. Henderson was indeed a full participant in practice today. All right, so I'm going to keep you informed about everything that's going on about this Carolina Panthers team. Help me reach my goal. I'm trying to get to 6,000 subscribers, all right? If you're watching and you hadn't hit the subscribe button, it ain't going to cost you nothing. Hit it. Help me continue to grow. Help me continue to have coverage of the Carolina Panthers and do the fun things that I like to do working for you guys, all right? Man, I want to say it's AJ Lindsay. I believe I still owe you an answer to your question that you came on the show with yesterday. If you missed the show yesterday, it was a good one. We invite everybody to come on, and we had a lot of people coming on the show yesterday to ask questions. I'm always an honest, straight-up guy. A question was answered that I had no clue about. I said I got to go back to the tape and answer, so I haven't yet done that, but I promise I will get that done before the end of the week. Appreciate everybody so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Chris Jenkins reporting for Charlotte 5.